What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day, and I'm bringing you another TacticalGearz folder. TacticalGearz with a Z at the end. I'll tell you what, man. I came into this company with one of their other folders. Completely fluke. I never seen them before, and I decided, you know, for the price, it was like 25 bucks, somewhere in there, for this really badass thick D2 steel folding knife. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what, for the price, I'm gonna try it out. I'll try it out. I love it, man. Look up my other TacticalGearz video. It is awesome. The knife is awesome. So I've been looking into the company, and I've been watching them as they grow here, and they're coming out with more and more designs. And the more they come out with, the more I just absolutely love. I mean, love. This guy right here is just awesome. It's an everyday carry folding knife. I have to look up the name on it because I'm not exactly 100% sure on, you know, like the model name, or if there's just a model number. But I mean, if you eBayed TacticalGearz with a Z at the end, this is gonna pop up, and it is just awesome. So the blade itself, it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. All right, somebody asked me to start putting blade thicknesses because I never remember. It's around 5.5 ounces. It's an overall of 8.5. It's got a 5-inch handle, and it's got a 3.5-inch blade. That's just really attractive. The logo here is etched in, which I like that. That's a quality move in my book. I just love seeing that. The steel itself is 8CR13 MOV. You're looking at a Rockwell hardness of, I believe, 58, somewhere in there, and it's just awesome. It's a really nice blade. You have 2 thumb studs. The handle is G10. And I totally missed. The handle's G10 slip, and it's really comfortable. Not only is it comfortable, but it's attractive too. I really like this. I just bought some scales that are exactly like this for another knife I'm making, and I have to say that I love them. They did a better job on this than I'm probably going to do on mine. This is really nice. It's liner lock. It does have steel liners on both sides, not just the lock side. You got to appreciate that kind of durability. It moves well. It locks well. It does have jimping right here where the thumb goes. The liner lock is jimped like most knives do. It's just an all-around really good knife. Your pocket clip is one side, right? But I have no problem with that. It's tip up. It does have an adjustable tensioner. Man, I mean, what can I say about this? The thing is just, it's attractive, it's strong, it's good looking, it's centered dead nut. But the grip on this is one of those things that I really like. It's a fantastic knife. What I paid for it was $27.98 with free shipping on eBay. That's right. I paid less than $30 freaking for this knife. That's it. Less than 30. Look at this freaking blade. It is beautiful. I mean, this is a job getter doner, and I have to say that so far, just from handling it and being in my hand, and the scales, I have to say, are pretty thick. Those scales are a lot like my 4Max. They're pretty nice size, not scales, but liners. Those are pretty nice thick liners. Overall, I have found zero to dislike about this knife. I mean zero. So let's see how sharp we have it. Ooh, almost dug too deep right there. Remember that day I went on to YouTube and I watched Donnie B all day, cut his arm off? Yeah, so it is shave sharp out of the box. You're thinking, why isn't there a giant clump of hair? Because I shaved with my 4Max, and, well, there's not much hair left. This guy right here is $28. I have knives that are between $60 and $100 that this thing compares with all day long. And I have to say about this company right here, this is one of those growing companies. They're getting more and more popular as the days go by. So eventually the prices on tactical gear knives are going to go up. They're going to go up once this brand is more recognized, because they're worth it. The knives, I would easily pay $60 for this knife. Easily I would pay $60 for this knife. And right now it's less than half of that. Less than half of that you can find these for. And if you're looking for a really, really good quality pocket knife, something to keep with you, this thing is excellent. This thing is excellent. It's sturdy, it's right. Let's see. Let's test that spine lock. It's going to close. It's going to open. I haven't messed around with the tensioner, and I haven't really played with it too much, so it's not lightning fast right now. But I always tell you guys, I never play with the tensioners because I don't need it lightning fast. If I needed a knife for speed, it would just be a fixed blade that has no snap. You know, guys who want it just for speed are generally 14 years old and trying to impress a friend at Boy Scouts. For me, that's all I need. I need to get it started, snap it open, and use it. This thing right here is a use it freaking blade. This thing I could use all damn day. So let's do some of that. Let's do some of that using it all damn day, and get this thing some work here. So hold on. All right, so apparently I read somewhere that if you want to find out how great a knife is, you do a paper test, the manly test, and that's fine. But regular paper cuts too easy. I found out that you don't need to have a completely razor edge sharp, so I'm going to use tissue paper, which pretty much breaks in your hand. And it's really hard because as soon as you touch tissue paper, it wants to fold. So that's not bad. Paper test complete. So this thing cuts through frickin' tissue paper without making it fold. That, in my book, is pretty damn good. So I was going to cut some TA 550 cord, and then I realized I accidentally grabbed the wrong cord. This is strapped for the camera. So not my camera either, my girl's camera, which is crazy expensive. I know because I bought it. So I'm not going to cut this. I'm going to go grab the real cord. Okie dokie. So let's cut some cordage right here. Let's see. You gotta be a man's knife if you can cut through string. It's not string. This thing is rated. This is 550. So let's see. We'll double that up real quick. We'll make it happen. So cutting cord, cutting hair, cutting paper, it does it all. And if you think that's just what all is, then all right, that's not what all is. So let's go outside. I was trying to stall on going outside because it's kind of sprinkly out there and cold, and I was kind of hesitant because, you know, I'm a sissy and I don't like going out in the cold. But this knife video is going to be crazy boring if we don't get, you know, we don't dig this into a little bit of wood and stuff. So let's go brave the elements together. So we had a late night dusting last night. As you can see, this is all snow in New England, imagine that. But for me, any snow is too much snow. There's not really snow on the grass, but my stump here got a little bit of white stuff on it. All right, so let's do some drops and test the balance. It is heavy to the rear, but hey, sometimes if you hold it right, it will drop straight. All right, so that's not so bad. I guess maybe the first time I dropped it, I just threw a little weird. I'm gonna do some downward throws into this frozen log. We're gonna ooh, wow, that sounded hard. We're gonna test this tip out, and we're gonna see if anything moves and rattles and loosens, and see if I can get the tip down. Solid. So let's see. No loosening, no shaking, no shimmying. The lock still works. The tip looks great. Let's see. I got some nylon rope, the good heavy stuff. And wow, that went through a whole lot easier than I thought. Holy moly. So, all right, so apparently nylon rope means nothing to this edge. What about some sports cone here? Huh, imagine that. Huh, imagine that. Huh, imagine that. So, sports cone, nylon rope, 550 cord, hair, tissue paper, none of it can stop the Tactical Gearz. How about some of this frozen vacuum cleaner hose? Straighten that out. Look at this. Tell me if you can't do food prep with this. It's tearing apart vacuum cleaner hose like it's not even there. It's not even a question. All right, so let's take some of this here. Let's take one of these. Not exactly a good baton. It's going right through, but not exactly a good baton. This will take me all day. The wood's so light. You can see it going through, but this thing is so light. It's just not wanting to help out here. All right, so let's split it. Oh, man, I need a heavier baton. All right, well, it is working. It is working, boys and girls. All right, so we split some wood. We split some wood. The edge is gorgeous. The edge is gorgeous. It's not even close to affected. This thing is sweet. Guys, I paid less than $30 fucking dollars. I guess I'm not that sorry for this knife. And it is awesome. It is awesome. It's just a really, really sweet blade. So far, I've bought two. That's this many for you guys who aren't very good at math. 2 Tactical Gearz knives. And so far, I really enjoy owning 2 Tactical Gearz knives, which means I'm getting a third one. There's no doubt about it. I want to go through the lineup of these guys. I want to know if they're ever going to make a bad knife, because so far they've impressed me at every corner. This thing is sweet. Let's go over to the tree and skin some wood here. How crazy is it that we're in January and this is our snowfall? Welcome to Massachusetts. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, I got me a nice frozen piece of wood here. And what we want to do is the old cute, wow, I don't even know if it's, oh, it can. This thing is frozen. It's ice. But I'm still on a frozen log able to get just the skin without the wood with this Tactical Gearz knife. That's pretty impressive, because this thing, I have to shave the ice off first. It's basically, it wants to skate across the ice on the wood. And nope, it's handling it. It's handling it. So if you need, you want to make a staff, right? And you don't want to take chunks out of the wood because it's going to make it uneven. You need a knife edge that's so pretty and so sharp that you're going to be able to skate just underneath the green and get to the brown and give you this nice smooth piece of wood here. And if you have a bad edge, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So you need something like this where you're getting a quality edge. And look at this. Look at this. That staff is beautiful. I'd be able to work with that all day long. All right, so let's see what we got here. On frozen, wow, paper thin. And you think I'm lying to you. This one right here is practically, never mind, it's gone. It's practically see-through. That's how thin that was. Oh my goodness. I am making some paper thin guys right here. And I mean, that's thinner than paper right there. That I can see straight through. Hooty moody. So you can see what's happening here. It's pretty easy to work with. Let's do some quick ones here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Tell me if you can't get fires lit if you have a knife that's giving you such fine shavings. Look at this. Telling you. It's pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet. Let's see. Luckily, the handle is nice and long, so I can generate a little bit of power. And you can't do this with a lot of lockbacks. There's just not enough room to swing to make it an actual chopper. And I'll tell you what, if you're out there and you need to make a shelter and you need to chop down some wood to, lengths that you need, you know what I mean? And breaking a log might not be the best way because you might not get that length you need. You're going to want a blade that you can chop with. And if all you have happens to be a lockback, and you're thinking, well, so much for chopping, well, then you got the wrong lockback. Grab one of these. Grab one of these. $28. $28. I could be out here bringing you some fall niven knife or, something crazy that costs $500. It'll do the same job. It'll do the same job. Look at this. I'm like a human beaver with this knife. And I don't mean the fuzzy kind that lives in your britches. I'm talking the 2 teeth kind. This right here is sweet. So, I mean, guys, it's another TacticalGearz knife. It's another TacticalGearz quality edge. Let's see. Let's see, after all that banging around, try to find some hair that I can actually get off here. And it is taking off hair. Look at that. Look at that. Whoo-hoo-wee. I'll tell you what, it's got sap all over the blade, so it's not going to be as easy to get rid of hair as it is, but look at this. No delam, no folds, no chips, no bad spots, no marks, no nothing. Just sap on the blade. It's awesome. If you're looking to spend under 30 bucks, you want a high quality, really good knife that can do any job that you're asking of it to do, any pocket knife job. This thing is going to do. This thing is a great carry. You work in a warehouse, buy one. You work in, a convenience store, buy one. You work in opening Santa's gifts store, buy one. I don't even know if that's a real store. This thing is a great work companion. It's a great work companion. It's just a really nice knife. It's easy to carry because of its weight. You can see what it does. It chops, it cuts, it slices, it dices. Man, it's the Sledge-O-Matic, yeah! It's just a really, really good knife. The blade is thick, but not over thick. It's sharp. It's got a beautiful flat grind. It's got a really attractive shape. The handle is nice. The G10 is comfortably ground out, milled. I'll tell you what, man. This right here for under 30 bucks. This is one of my favorite under $30 knives. And I could say one of my favorite, not my favorite, because I still have another TacticalGearz knife that I'd have to compare it to. And at this point, I don't even know which one I like better. They are both sweet. Look at this shape right here. That's fantastic. So, guys, you want to spend under 30 bucks? You want to get a quality pocket knife, something that's going to work. Get a TacticalGearz with a Z at the end, and it's TacticalGearz, one word. These knives are just fantastic. They're fantastic. I became a fan immediately, and I'm going to stay a fan. These guys keep putting out quality knives. I'm going to keep buying them just the way it is. I'm Donnie B all day. I pointed at the knife. I'm Donnie B all day, not the knife. Until next knife. All right.